Okay, so now I've got my 2 chicken breasts here, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut them into small chunks. Okay, so we've got little, about 1/2 inch pieces here. You can cut these as small or large as you want. I like to usually make them bite size. After they start cooking, they're going to go ahead and they'll shrink some. And I like to use this knife here because I think it's like a meat cleaver or a meat butcher knife. So that's the one with the ridges that I like to use with meat. Okay, so here's my chicken cut up. I'm gonna probably just add a little bit of salt and pepper to this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the frying pan and start frying it with some olive oil. This is the hand that touched the chicken, so I'm not gonna touch in any of these with, I'm not gonna touch the salt and pepper shaker with this hand. Just salt and pepper that lightly, not too heavily. Kind of squish that up a little bit. I do need to cut the onion up. I should have probably cut the onion first. That way I won't have chicken germs or chicken residue anywhere. So let me wash my hands. So I did learn this recipe from my Aunt Linda, who had a friend she used to work with. Her name was Yuki, and so I learned this recipe when I was a teenager, and it's pretty easy. So, but I think everyone should have chicken fried rice in their repertoire of cooking. I'm also going to cut some onion up. I don't always go through this step, but I am going to go through this step for you. And let's get this over. And I'm going to get a different knife for this. This is my knife that I use to cut veggies. Okay, we're just going to cut a little bit of this up. Have you ever cut an onion up? You can always add more onion depending on what you like. I don't really care for tons of onion in there. I know when Kristen made it for me one time, she put a lot of onion in there, and I didn't think I was going to like it, but I loved it. So, but I'm cooking for your papa, so I don't think that he likes terribly too much onion. So you got to think about who you're cooking for. Nothing to it, really. So these are chopped up. Oh, there goes the spicy onion. The onion juice in the air. Okay, so I think I have this ready now. I think my hands are gonna smell yummy and oniony for a little while. Okay, so I'm gonna add some, what is this, garlic powder on the chicken. We'll just do it here instead of on the stove. And this is ginger, so we're gonna do ginger as well. We're gonna add the ginger here. The ginger gives it that oriental flavor. So we're getting ready to fry this up now. Let's go over to the stove. Okay, so let's add some olive oil in there. And the skillet is already heated up fast. I'm gonna add the onion first. And let that get a little cooked through, a little translucent. Now I'm gonna add the chicken. Okay. Make sure that heat's kind of low right now to get it started. Because sometimes when the heat's up too high, it sticks, which nobody wants that. Oh, that onion slipped in my eye. Okay, so let's get this chicken done. I'm going to turn it back up to almost to 4 on this burner because this burner gets very hot. Let's turn the vent on so the onions get me right in the eyes. Oh, I'll need an egg too. Give me an egg out. Now the chicken is browned and the onions are caramelized and it's ready. So we're going to go ahead and turn the heat off the chicken right now, and actually we're going to take it out of the pan. I'll just let it sit while I work on some of the other stuff, okay? Okay. I've got the chicken out because it's done, but I also need to add in I need to go ahead and heat up the bacon that's already cooked. It's frozen, pre-cooked bacon, so I'm just going to heat it up and I'm going to add the egg to it because you want your egg with your chicken fried rice. So let's go ahead and get the scissors. All right, so normally I would have cooked the chicken in here and then I would have added the bacon and the egg, but I didn't, so I'm just going to do that separately. Little bites. And I'll go ahead and cook the egg in there with it. Just a second. Okay, let me turn the heat back up to about 4. Because I'm going to cook the egg in here, I'm going to add a little pat of butter. And I'm going to add that oniony goodness over here. Okay, now we're going to do the egg. Put some egg in there. Scramble that up, and the rice is done, so we're going to get ready to add the rice in there. The rice is done in the cooker, just keep staying warm. So we're just getting ready to put this all together, Spence. Okay. That bacon's heated, this egg is heated. Let's just put it all together now, Spence. All right, so we'll go ahead and put the rice in there. And I'll go ahead and add everything in. And now I'm going to go ahead and add the frozen mixed vegetables. Okay. So let's add this first. Could you need the soy sauce? Let's kind of add this all in there. Right here. You know, this might have been easier in a wok, but I usually don't make this much rice, so sensor on the bottom of that down there is a wooden lid. Can you find me the wooden lid? Oh, awesome. Okay, so I usually just eyeball this, But I think you can safely start with 2 tablespoons. Because you want it salty, but you don't want to over salt it, because once you over salt something, there's no going back. It's starting to look really beautiful right now and delicious. And we're going to let it steam here. I'm going to find a lid, and then we're going to go ahead and put the lid on and let those frozen vegetables steam in place. Okay, let's put it back on low. Now that I have my lid, putting my lid on there, that's going to steam in place, and when it's in about 2 or 3 minutes, it will all be done. Okay, so let's go ahead and check that again and see if those frozen vegetables are steamed through. Okay, it's done. So I know some people use this as a side dish when you ordered food from the restaurant. Sometimes it is the side dish, but this is usually a main course in my meal in my family. This will be a dinner all by itself. It's got the meat, it's got the pasta, the carbs, it's got veggies in it, and it's a complete meal. So that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Thank you for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye. It was really good.
It's good.